All right, we're here with Travis Guillory.
Hi.
He just graduated off to Oberlin College Conservatory of Music this fall. And we're going to talk with him a little bit about his experience with performing, why it's special to him, what he's looking forward to in college, and just kind of get a little bit deeper with your love for performing and music. So first off, how did you get into singing and performing? I know you mentioned a little bit of church and a little bit school production. So tell me about that.
Yeah, I used to do some church choir stuff when I was young, and then I also went to South Foundation Preparatory School, a small private school in North Tulsa, and they had a big emphasis on like the performing arts and everything, but also the academics. I kind of fell in love with it. Then I moved over to Eisenhower. We had little plays and little productions and stuff, but it wasn't much. Moved over to Cascia, did a couple plays, a musical or two, but I took time to focus on my singing and stuff and really get better with my instrument. And then I got caught. Miss Coonfield and Miss Smith, they both were like, we see something in you. We're gonna do private lessons.
And that's
with you.
middle school and
Middle
high
school and high school, yeah.
Okay.
So around 8th grade is when they stopped me and they're like, yeah, we're gonna work with you. So Miss Smith handled.
They saw the talent.
Yeah, they did. They did. Miss Smith handled all of like the non-classical stuff. We studied like musical theater, jazz, gospel, pop, all of it. Miss Coonfield really wanted to get that classical technique because it is. I mean, classical itself is just a vast, like there's a lot of history and there's also a lot of technique you gotta learn and everything.
Right.
That was my journey with music.
So all that being said, because you obviously are very passionate about it, when do you think you mentioned earlier it was when you were really young, but when do you think that really came alive for you, that passion? You're like, wow, I really love performing. I love music.
Around sophomore years when it became like, this is what I want to do.
And that's when Candy really started working with you?
Like she started working with me in 8th grade and everything, but it wasn't as intense. After sophomore years when all those pieces came in. So like my transition between being I wanted to actually be a pediatric surgeon for a little bit, but
wow, big shift.
Huge shift, right. That happened, I want to say March of sophomore year, because I had just gotten back from Carnegie in February, and we had to put on another performance, and I was just like, wow, I'm in love with this music, and I gave one of the best performances I think I've done at Cascia in general. We did, who was it? Someone's Mass, and I did Inge Musico. It's a hard tenor piece. It goes to B flats everywhere and just does everything. And I did it, and I was like, I'm really proud of this, and like conveying that was so fun. And I mean, I've heard like if you love what you do, you'll never work a day in your life kind of thing. And I was like, I love this. This is what I want to do. And so I internalized it, gave it my all, and then Ms. Coonfield was like, okay, you're here. Well, let's get it going. And so she started working more intensely with me, and it was great.
It took off.
Yeah, really did.
I love that. So do you get nervous before you go on, especially for something you're singing in front of everyone in the school? Surely there's got to be a little nerve-wracking.
Not really. Singing, because I mean, I know I do that. Like, it's good. It's fun. But I do get nervous before like performing different things that I'm just not prepared as much. So like if I have to go and speak in front of a crowd and I didn't write the speech my own self.
Right.
I used to actually do speech and debate. And before rounds, I'd be like, this needs to be perfect. It needs to be right. Again, like just that perfectionism.
So there's very confidence focused. Like when you're confident in what you're singing or in what you're saying,
I know
totally
that,
cool.
But when it's like
otherwise,
it's like, I don't know. I like the nerves. I invite the nerves because it keeps that adrenaline going. It's like, you're ready.
The adrenaline is something else.
But I do well and I perform well, but it's just like at first it's like, ooh, will I do well? And it's like, no, you can't think that way. Nope. And then you shut that off and you're like, let's go. We're gonna do it. So
anyone that has performed, they know this. Mistakes happen. You mess up. Sometimes people know, sometimes they don't. A lot of times we think everyone knows and they don't. have you messed up in a way where it was so obvious that you messed up? And if so, what happened?
With this question, I'm gonna have to bring up my mom because every time she watches me perform, especially when I was like freshman year, sophomore year, with ensemble and stuff, she'd always be like, "Travis, you can't show stuff with your face. Like you can't." Every time I did something wrong, I'd be like rolling my eyes, like get mad at myself, and I'd be on stage like really bad, like just like throwing a fit, like internally, but like you could see it outside. Yeah, I'm bad at hiding my
Make a little squirmy face. Where you're like, "Oops."
And I don't know if there was just like one instance, but like definitely the first 2 years of high school, like whenever I'd make a mistake, I'd be like, "Dang it." like it'd just be there, and I'm like,
What would you say has been your biggest inspiration?
My inspiration one would be Paul Roberson. He was a singer, and he also had like his law degree and everything, and so he could be a civil rights advocate while also just belting out something. So that was great. But going into college, I know that I want to own whatever music I do put out myself, because I don't want to just be that one-hit wonder that like got messed up by his record label and he didn't know everything.
So you want to be a recording artist?
Potentially. Yeah. There's always different paths. Cool. It just depends on where I go and what I do. Going in, I just know I want to own it. That's about it. Like I want it to be mine.
Do you have a pretty big repertoire of musical theater songs that you know?
Yeah. So like what I had some from Miss Saigon, from
Why God Why?
Yeah.
Yeah, classic.
I know all of Into the Woods, even though we sang Giants in the Sky for competitions. I know some stuff from Guys and Dolls, but I also know like what is it? Natasha Pierre and the Comet of 1812. I know most of that musical. I know all of Dear Evan Hansen, all of Hamilton, I know. Yeah. It's my stuff I listen to. Yeah. So, yeah.
Okay, so if someone was gonna ask you to sing a musical theater song right now, what would it be?
Ooh, I would do She Used to Be Mine from Waitress.
Yep.
But I'd change the pronouns, kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that hey, can you sing that for us?
Yeah, you want to do it?
Okay.
He knew.
It's not simple to say that most days I don't recognize me, that these shoes, this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them. It's not easy to know I'm not anything like I used to be, although it's true I was never attention sweet center. I still remember that boy. He is messy, but he's kind. He is good, but he lies. He is hard on himself. He is broken and won't ask for help.
That is amazing.
Something like that. I forgot.
Yeah, you nailed it.
Thank you.
All the words were right. Yeah, it was good.
We'll see.
So we have 5 artists and 5 kind of childhood songs.
Okay.
And you're going to have to sing the song in the style of the artist. So the artists are John Legend, Michael Jackson, Alicia Keys, Frank Sinatra, and Johnny Cash.
Okay.
And the songs are Happy Birthday, Wheels on the Bus, Itsy Bitsy Spider, Mary Had a Little Lamb, and the Alphabet Song.
Okay.
Okay, what is your number one? Like, we're going to do it random, but what are you hoping for?
I can definitely do John Legend.
Yeah.
That's the one I can do. Everyone else, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not going to see this, but I'm sorry.
Oh, we're hoping for Michael Jackson then. Okay, you got Itsy Bitsy Spider in the style of Alicia Keys.
This girl in the world. Okay, so she
that was a good start.
The itsy bitsy spider went up the water spout.
Let's go.
Down came the rain and washed the spider out.
Ooh.
Up came the sun and try to follow the rain, but the itsy bitsy spider went up the spout again.
Yeah, that was fire. That was lit. Okay, next one. Oh, this is your boy. Happy birthday, John Legend.
Yes! Okay, I can do this one.
Need some water?
I'm good. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear. What name?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. Happy birthday to you.
It was so good. Okay, so what would then be your dream role if age, gender, and typecasting weren't a thing?
Ooh.
Because it sounds like you can do pretty much anything.
Dream role. Well, I mean, I've already done the show, but Jack Newsies. I mean,
Yeah.
it's just a fun role. The dancing, the singing,
Yeah.
it's just everything. Yeah.
I love that. That's a good one. Okay, well, I think we're done here. This has been Travis Guillory. He just graduated. It sounds like you're killing it. You're off to Oberlin. I guess we just want to congratulate you on your time at Cascia. I know you've won a bunch of awards. You've been like a huge inspiration, I think, to a lot of the younger students. A huge asset to the program here, and we wish you the best.
Thank you so much.
We look forward to seeing what you do at college.
I look forward
And
to
then
it
after,
too.
and yeah, it's exciting.
I want to know. I just want to know what I do.
Yep.
But thank you.
That's the best part, figuring it out.
Figuring it
You're
out.
gonna have
Yeah.
fun.
Thank you so much.
That's it. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.